Let's give our NASCAR fantasy lineup for Throwback Week at Darlington. It's your turn this week to go first.
All right. In my starters, I have Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and in my garage, I got Denny Hamlin.
You
So,
just went off. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. These poor guys can't drive. So, feature matchups. It's Joey Logano versus Ross Chastain. I have Joey over Ross. Denny Hamlin versus William Byron. This one was tough, but I actually picked Denny Hamlin, even though William Byron's in my lineup for now. And Ty Gibbs versus Kyle Busch. This is another one that was kind of tricky. But, Ty Gibbs has gotten a little bit faster, and Kyle Busch still has issues. I want to go with Ty Gibbs on that one. And Chase Elliott versus Bubba. And this one, Bubba runs this track very well, too. I almost had him in. But I'm going to go with, being he's in my lineup, I'm going to go with Chase Elliott over Bubba. So go ahead.
We're completely different, and I'm not abusing people. It was really tempting to abuse the same drivers I did for Homestead. And
you can't keep letting mom beat us. So that's
well, I won by a point, but I won. All right, my starting lineup for Darlington, and these are some sleepers too. Chase Briscoe, he won the Southern 500 last year to lock himself into the next round of the playoffs.
That's right. He did win that last year.
Ross Chastain, he runs really well here. He runs the crap out of this thing a little bit too hard sometimes. Denny Hamlin. What's to say? Denny's one of the best drivers, active drivers at Darlington. Eric Jones, sleeper. People don't realize this is Eric Jones' best track. This is his best track. He consistently gets top 10s here randomly, and then just falls off every other track. But this is a really good track for him. And being in the throwback STP car, look for that one to be fast. And Toyotas are fast on mile and a half as it is. And I'm using them again. I got to put Kyle Larson in. You just can't leave him out at Darlington, especially he wants some redemption for whacking the wall last year in that 6 scheme because he was the fastest car at last year's race and got into the wall, had some bad luck. He wants some redemption for it. And in my garage, he sucks. He's clearly terrible. Ryan Blaney. So all hell breaks loose. At least got Blaney to back me up.
Yeah.
All right, in the feature matchups, we are different pretty much on all of them, or actually just one of them. Joey Logano versus Ross Chastain. I have Chastain over Joey Logano. I think this would be a good finish for Chastain and have some momentum going forward. Denny Hamlin and William Byron. I've got Denny over William Byron. Denny just won Martinsville. He's got all the momentum right now, and this is such a good track for him. He knows how to save the tires and finesse this track properly.
Just like last week.
Mm-hmm. And he usually doesn't even have a Darlington stripe. He keeps that thing clean. I don't know how. Ty Gibbs versus Kyle Busch. Just Kyle Busch. For a couple weeks, we're like, all right, he's got it going, and now I don't know. It's catastrophic meltdown right now for them. Ty Gibbs, I have over Kyle Busch. It wouldn't surprise me if Kyle gets a decent finish, though. It's kind of desperation at this point. Chase Elliott versus Bubba Wallace. I have Bubba. This is a good track for Bubba, and I think he'll do pretty well here. I think it'll be a good track for him. Now, the must picks that they have this week, according to DraftKings, Denny Hamlin. We already explained it. Gotta. A good pick is Tyler Reddick. Got to have him in too. I don't. It says avoid Ryan Blaney. He's in my garage. I don't think you totally avoid Ryan Blaney anywhere. Daniel Suarez to avoid. I agree with that. Suarez just hasn't been fast this year. And a sleeper's Chase Briscoe. 1 Southern 500s in my lineup, so hopefully I got that right.
It's surprisingly they don't have any of Larson in there. I went with the guys that can probably run the top. Well, Chase Elliott may be the one who might be the worst at running the top out of all those guys.
Well, before we give our race winning picks, I want to give a best bet for this week. I'm not doing a ladder challenge because that died because I just jinxed the hell out of it. Alex Bowman lost a tire. Something broke on pit road. Spun. I'm like,
he had a bad day.
If it was definition of Murphy's Law, if something could go wrong, it did go wrong. I'm sorry, Alex. And he was running so well, too. All right, so my best bet to get a top 10 finish this week, he's in my lineup. I have Eric Jones. He's plus 170 to get a top 10, and this is one of his better tracks. I think it's a pretty solid pick for it.
Cool. Yeah, he does run good here.
I'm so confident in it, I might throw $2 down.
Look out. Vegas might shut down.
All right. So let's give our race winning picks for Darlington Throwback Weekend. Who do you have to win at Darlington?
So my pick, and sorry about this one, our favorite car, I got Kyle Larson on this one. Mom's pick, Tyler Reddick. Like we said, two guys that can rip the lip on this one for sure.
Well, we done it. The pick for this week for me, Kyle Larson in the Terry Labonte throwback scheme. I'm sorry, Kyle. This might be a catastrophic meltdown for you now.
we're gonna blame this all on Zach, Kyle. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. It's not me.
I had it all pre-planned to pick him. It's just hard to not pick him for this weekend.